Hey guys, Jerry T here, and today I'm on the Wallke H7 dual motor. Well, we got the one motor engaged, so the dual motors chews up battery really good. So I like to use the dual motor when it's kind of, I'm on my way home and I'm not too worried about battery and I want to race it up a little. And you got to be in the right place. You definitely don't want to be dual motoring on bike trails where other bicyclists are. So there's a place and time for everything. And today it's just going to be a single motor. I got to run down to my mechanic, Berto. So I thought I'd talk about a subject nice GMC there. Got a little subject here. It has to do with what I'm on, sidewalks. That's right. All bike rides aren't always pretty trails. Yeah, they're not. You know, you can't just, live next, if you live next to a really nice bike trail, you're in good shape. But if you're not, then you've definitely got to take some sidewalks or trails. So yeah, it's not always pretty trails for sure, but I don't mind an urban run. So, and I'll tell you, right here is where my dedicated bike lane picks up. Yeah, it starts right there. So my city, Parma Heights, does a nice job of giving me a dedicated bike lane. Yeah, it'd be nice if you had these every road you went, but you don't. So you'll see that in this, where we're going. Again, I'm heading down to see my guy, my bike mechanic, Berto, at Sixth City Cycle. And actually, he is on my way to one of the big trails. When I go downtown, I always go by this way. So, but yeah, sometimes you just don't have these really nice bike lanes. And I wish this bike lane. I'm on a road called Pearl Road, and this road runs forever. It's Route 42, and we're gonna go through 3 cities. I'm gonna start off in Parma Heights, and I get a dedicated bike lane here, and then we hit Parma, and my dedicated lane goes away, and it's a shared lane. What do I mean by shared? Well, you'll see in a minute. It's basically a car lane that has a sign for cyclists. I'm not a big fan of sharing, especially on this road. It's pretty busy. So, and we're gonna give up our bike lane here in a minute, or dedicated lane. And again, this will turn into a shared lane. And I'm not a big fan of that. So I'm gonna whip on over. Now I'm allowed to ride on the sidewalks here, so it's not a big deal. I talked to officers and they don't, there's no ordinance, no problems. So, so, but yeah, you can see the lane over here. It's a shared lane, and it will have a sign. It's kind of faded there in the road, but it shows a bike and an arrow. And they actually have signs a couple places that say share the road. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it's such a busy road that it's very nerve-wracking when you're in a shared lane like that. So, I know some of you, I know a buddy of mine, Gary, where he lives up in New Hampshire, they have a lot, no bikes in the sidewalks. So, he don't have a choice. He's out there. So, you got to learn. You have to learn. And what I tell people when you get a bike or you order a bike or drive your routes. Get in the car with your husband, wife, family, and drive around where you want to go. Find the best routes. Find the routes to the bike lanes or the trails. And maybe you don't have trails, but try to find areas that you can be comfortable with in riding. So yeah, but it's not always pretty, guys. A lot of it's a lot of concrete. So we'll swing by and see if out of gas e-bikes, if they're up yet. He's out. Nope, he's not up yet, or out. There's a guy over there who sells e-bikes called Out of Gas. I typically don't see him till late afternoon. He'll come out and put all the bikes up, put them out in the street. So, yeah, boys are out ticketing. He's got the motorcycles going. Yeah, it's a big speed trap too on Pearl Road because if you're not from the area, it's crazy because the speed limit, the speed limit goes from 25 to 35 back and forth. And you don't even realize it, and you're doing 35, 40, and all of a sudden you're in a 25 zone, they nab you. So, but luckily I've never gotten a ticket, so. But yeah, so our third city will be Cleveland. And Cleveland will have a dedicated bike lane for part of it too. So yeah. So you see, you see the markings, I keep a look in my mirror, make sure there's no cars coming up on me. And I can ride in this legally all day long, But boy, I got a lot of traffic coming up on my rear end, and I'm just not comfortable with it. So, yeah, this guy he gave me 3 feet or what? No, he didn't. So even a motorcycle didn't give me no room. So yeah, I'm gonna get back on the sidewalk. GM dealer, yay, GMC. Yeah, we just got ourselves a new, on your left there. Yeah, we just picked ourselves up a new GMC Terrain. And we kind of needed an SUV. We had a 4-door sedan. And, for one, we only had 1.25 inch bike rack hitch on the back of the car, and that was the biggest we could get. And the weight of the bikes is just increasing and increasing. This bike here is, like 110 pounds. So, yeah. So here we're in Cleveland. We crossed Brook Park Road, that main intersection back there. And here we picked up with a dedicated bike lane again. So yeah. But it's funny because you'll get this dedicated bike lane here, and even in Cleveland, it stops up here. So yeah. And then I get back on the sidewalk because, again, I'm not real comfortable with this road. Playing with traffic. I don't know. I just don't trust people. Everyone's looking at their phones. I see it all day. So, I think municipalities are getting better about adding the bike lanes, which is nice. If the government wanted to spend money, that would be a wise choice. Is something, improve the roads, add a bike lane so we stay out of traffic. These guys just think they're going to park here. Woohoo! Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think the bike lane is a parking. But you see, what you run into. You need to learn this. I got to inch up here a little bit and see this guy. See what he's up to here. Got an old. Old Model T. Yeah. I forget sometimes I got a horn because I use my bell. And that's the other thing too. This bike came with a horn. That's loud and abrasive. I don't like to use that because I think it scares people. It's good when I'm in this environment, but when I'm on trails, which is, I probably do more trails than anything. I'm gonna say it's like a 70-30 sort of split trails. And here we go, we're gonna lose the dedicated bike lane. So yeah, we're gonna hit back on the sidewalk. But this is why you need to drive your routes. And you can see in the road, it's a 1 lane now. And they, you know, it shows, you know, share the road with the bikes, but good Lord, these people are nuts around here. 1 lane. So yeah, I tend to err on the side of caution, especially when me and Jen are biking. I don't want her uncomfortable, and she trusts me 100%, so I don't want to break that trust. So yeah. So yeah, I've done this route so many times, I know where the bike lane picks up, I know where it ends, I know the sidewalks. But yeah, it's, you know, I have no problems doing a rural run like this. You know, I can do it a lot. I have no problem with it, but Jen, she likes trails. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with the trails. I'm gonna have to punch it here. There we go. Got the dual motors, and we'll put a little gas on it. I gotta get over anyway, so to bike shops on this side of the road. So yeah, I go by this all the time. And I'm lucky I got a good shop that works on bikes that they don't sell. These guys are great. Select your door. Woohoo! Hey, bud. How's life? Wanted to see if I can schedule with you to bring this up here and, I don't know, maybe bleed this brake. This is real spongy. I'm thinking there's probably air in the line. It can't need pads by now, so. But I didn't know when, how busy you are and when you're busy and when you're not, and the best time to bring it up to do something like that. What's your slowest day? Tuesdays? Tuesday mornings? Well, you come in, what, around 11, 12?
Yeah. This upcoming
Look at you, man. You're the busiest guy in Cleveland. A week? Yeah, you're busy time of year. You know, why don't you do this? Why don't you call me and say, hey, I got a window here. If you want to bring the bike up, I could probably bleed them brakes. Bleed. It's just the one side, so. And
they're still stopping these.
yeah, it's just all of a sudden it just got spongy. It just like goes farther down, and I keep tightening that nut, and it keeps going down farther and tightening the nut. So, like I say, I know it can't be brake pads. So I looked, and they're not in that bad of shape. So, what else is new? Are you guys the biggest rad dealer in the city yet?
Yeah, I mean, we've got 3 we built up this week that are Detroit to be picked up, but we've got 6 more coming in.
No
Bought them, we're getting them sent here to build and whatnot.
Good for you.
So it's keeping us busy.
Good.
I don't know how busy it was going to be, and it's just as soon as that weather broke,
Yeah.
everybody's been coming up.
You have
They've
to-
been doing a bunch of Memorial Day sales.
You have to hire this kid full-time.
Oh, yeah.
So,
He's up to 4 days a week now.
we'll make it 5 real soon.
Might have to.
Yeah.
Today alone, this bike's been in the stand since 10:30 this morning. It's almost 1. I'm trying to get to it every time I get pulled away.
Nice. So you got oh, that's nice. Nice. That is sharp. Front hub motor. Nice. It's smaller than I thought it'd be. The trike, the 3-wheeler.
Yeah.
But it's got the small tires on it.
Easy to get on and off,
Yeah, and you're not going to tip it as easy. Or have that feeling of tipping. Yeah, I just did a video on my trike and I went crazy all through fields and crap. I had no problems. You know, you get that feeling you want to tip, but it's a different bike.
These trikes you can't lean.
Right.
So on the trike,
Well, you got to lean opposite that you would a bike.
yeah, you're fighting the instinct of a normal bike.
Exactly, and that's what I mean. You know, they say, oh, you know, once you ride a bike, well, try riding a trike. So that's cool.
And for people who ordered them, we have a lady that ordered it. She's 3 hours from here.
Really?
Sight unseen, and she was like, I'm gonna order it, send it up there. My daughter's gonna be in Cleveland.
That's smart.
And she's gonna,
How's she getting it home?
she said she has a big enough SUV. I sent her all the measurements.
You know what?
And I was like, hey,
We just bought we just bought an SUV.
okay.
I finally had to give in because these bikes are getting heavier, and my car, the bike hitch wouldn't support the weight. Like this bike's 110 pounds.
You probably
You throw that, my wife's bike on it,
a lot of load.
and then we ordered a bike hitch, a motorized bike hitch.
Oh, cool.
It goes all the way to the floor.
Yep. That's cool.
And, yeah, because I'm sick of giving my spine surgeon money for fixing my backs.
It's, yeah, it adds up. That way when you're trying to move it around, and they don't make them easy to
No.
unload and
No.
load. Because they're big and clunky and heavy.
Yeah. So this company is out of Utah,
Okay.
and it takes like a month. They build them.
Okay.
It's motorized, but you don't have to pump in the electrical from the vehicle. It's got a box on it that has a battery operated. And you set it on, you lock it, and you just turn the key and hit the button and it raises and lowers. And then you take the power pack off and you put it in your car, and that's it. Now, if the power pack goes dead,
Yeah.
you can manually crank up and down.
Oh,
They send a
good, yeah.
tool to manually get you. It takes a little while, but you do.
Right. So you have an option right now.
Yeah.
Any of the ones that already do that, like Sarah's has one, but it
Yes.
has to be hardwired in and stuff.
Yeah, so, which that wasn't a big deal. I would have hardwired, but Cirrus is 60 pounds a bike. You
Yeah.
can only do 120.
Yeah, they're making them more for the treks and the specialized
Right, yeah.
firms and stuff that max, the biggest tire they're gonna put on those things is 2.4 or something.
Yeah, right. Huh. So yeah, as soon as I get that up, I'll bring it over and let you take a look at it. I mean, I know the funny part of it, it's a small company, so I don't know.
You gotta get out there and do it, yeah. Because right now the market's so high, you gotta get in now. So that if you can get in there and have a good product, that word of mouth goes so quick.
Quick, yeah. Yeah, everyone would just, and there's money to be had because most of my viewers, they're all, Gen X's, boomers, they're not, your age. They're older people looking to get their first e-bike, second e-bike. So, and they're older people, and it's hard to travel with bikes. These things are they've gotten to be monsters. So,
Somebody called me this morning about a trade.
yeah, those are that is just blowing my mind how that is blown up, the whole trike industry.
Yeah, because it started, the e-bike was the first step into getting
Right.
somebody older, but then there's the people who just need a tricycle at this point.
Well, yeah, you got people that had a knee replacement or a hip replacement. They can't ride a traditional bike, so
So now that's bridging that now, so now
It
everyone's
is.
gonna be able to, because I mean, Harley's got a trike, you know?
Really?
Harley makes tricycles.
Oh, I know they have a bike. I didn't know they made a trike.
Yeah, they have, I think they have at least one.
Huh.
Where you can get, you know, if you can't get on your hog anymore, like you want to. You see them whipping around and you hear them real loud and then you look over and like, that's a
How cool are you on a Harley trike?
the big case in the back. Still old dudes that are like,
Judas
I don't wanna
Priest
give up-
cranking.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to give up my Harley, but I can't get on the traditional Harley.
Right.
Obviously, you know, once you get to a motorcycle, that's even triple or quadruple the weight of an e-bike. And he's like, all right.
All right. Well, hey, yeah, just give me a buzz whenever you think you got a window or something, and you know, I'm very easy going, so
You're close enough so I can text you, have you come up here.
I could whip.
Some of these days I get in here so early that should be able to squeeze in somewhere.
no big deal. I know it's your busy season, so. All right, I'm gonna get out of here and let you make some money. Where's Mason? You finally fire Mason?
Let's get rid of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know what I wanted to show you.
that plumber thing keeps him busy.
There's my plumbing piece. It keeps it from slipping down.
You can't tell that it's
No, I spray painted it black. It fits right over the 27 and a half, and it keeps it.
from over here. It looked like it was just part of the
Yeah, it doesn't slip down. How you doing? So yeah, so that's my Jerry rig of the week. So yeah, hey,
If I come across that problem.
it really, you know, it only works kind of with the Suntour posts because they're 27.5, and that fitting works perfect. So if you get into other seat posts, I'm not sure. So I'm not going to sit up at Lowe's all day telling plumbing. So. All right, guys, you have a good weekend. Tell Mason hello when he comes in. And I'll talk to you next week, bud. Ah, damn. I do like to leave my shit laying around here, don't I? Thank you. I know, these are prescriptions, too. Yeah, getting fancy. I ordered a pair of goggles prescription so I can ride because my eyes just water. Water.
Right now, the fucking pollen and everything.
Oh.
Monster. And I feel like this is pretty chilly.
Yeah.
If you're out in the, you know, the chilly weather, those goggles are pretty good.
Last Sunday morning, I got out there at 5:30, hit the roads, and I love it because I own the roads. I mean, I'm riding right down the middle of the street, and the world is mine. So, all right, guys, have a good one. All right, guys. But, you know, I like these guys. I trust them. They never overcharge me. They always seem to undercharge me. So I kind of stick with him. All right, guys. Jerry T out.